When we started the interview, you were talking about like things haven't changed that much. How do things, in terms of that ecological message, have changed from 1993? You think you've done something with your voice, singing, telling people like, okay, this is fun, but this is all about like my message.
Well, it's very difficult, you know. I mean, people say, "What do you do?" And it's like, well, I do what I can, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, I have to live. I have to make a living. I have to, you know, all these guys, they want to make a living. Sure, but I do care because it's the rate that happens, the rate that these things happen at, you know, 100 square miles a day around the world. I mean, I can't get around that, you know, of forests and different things, and I think what I'm trying to do is buy myself some time from this music to go and do something. I mean, sometimes we do shows, and, you know, we do charity shows and stuff like that, which is all fine and dandy, but there's more to be done. But I think as long as you're trying to set the example, and I'm not setting the example, I mean, I'm no angel, but what I'm trying to do is just remind people and nudge people and say, well, we should think about it. You know, the kids that are growing up now, at the end of the day, if they think Jamiroquai is funky, and they think you've got something to say, they might well follow, you know, they might get more involved than you are in it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It becomes useful. And I'm not saying to everybody, go and blow someone's head off. And that's all that matters. I mean, you do what you can, and you do what you do. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you're not harming anybody. And I've had letters from people who are on the brink of suicide, you know, who've said, oh, I listened to the music, and somebody saw things my way, you know. And as long as that one person, if it's one person that you helped, you know, in some way, then it's all been worth it. It's been worth it. But, hey, at the end of the day, you know, you're making people happy. You know, you can't do everything. So you're making people happy. When people come here, you'll see their faces, they'll walk out tonight and go, yeah, wicked, I had a good time. You know?
Now you're spreading the message, that message. What do you think about Latin American audience which just connect with your music in the pure sonic level, not the lyrical level, and they love it? What do you think about that? It flatters you?
It does flatter me. I mean, to be honest, it scares me because the musicianship in South America, you know, in Brazil and stuff is frightening. You know, it's frightening, the percussion and the brass. And it's beautiful music, you know, so melodic, and I'm half Portuguese myself. My dad is Portuguese, and I think this is where I get some of the lines, and I get some of these melodies and lines, and that's where it comes from. And I've wanted to go for like 4 years, and every time they go, hey, gig in Brazil, you know, my manager goes, well, we can't do it, and then he doesn't tell me, you see, because he knows if he tells me, I'll go, yeah, let's go, you know. So every time he says that, but this year we go for sure.
Vamos a hablar de eso, vamos a hablar del show en vivo Jamiroquai, también de los planes futuros de Latinoamérica. Ustedes lo único que tienen que hacer es no desengancharse de Hora Prima.
Bring it on. Everyone, you do champagne a bad face, boy.
Bueno, seguimos hablando con Jay. Thank you very much for your time, because I know this is high time. This is like sound check and stuff, and it's your first time playing here, and you feel very excited.
Gotta get it right.
When we're gonna see the show in Latin America? It's almost the end of the 1996 or 1997.
It's not...
Argentina, Mexico, Chile.
Yeah.
Some places you're already popular. So.
Yeah, I am. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. What we're gonna do is see how America goes. And I think that if America doesn't want us, which they kind of don't, you know, then we'll come south. We'll head south, you know, come and get the sun.
So you won't forget about that?
Oh, no way. I think South America is a very important place for us. And I think when people love your music and to be popular there, it's something that really, in my heart, I would love more so than perhaps even North America. You know, I'd love South America to be good for us.
How could you describe in few words a Jamiroquai show? A mixing of the 3 albums, a lot of happiness, funky. That's a word to describe.
It goes from the dawn of time to the funk of the 90s.
Ok, esto es una sorpresa para ustedes, Sonora Prima. Chequen esto.